Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Date is 15th. It's 15th June 2023. It's a Thursday. Time right now is 6:34. Okay. I'm pretty sure you saw my video about Andrew Tate. I gave my opinion, and his fans are very passionate. And they've given me lots of responses for which I want to make a separate video. Okay, this is not that video. But in this video, I want to share something heart to heart from me to you. Okay, and just be a little patient because this is something I really want you to consider. Okay, there are many people who are not YouTubers or youngsters whose statement of accomplishment or whose smart comeback to me is, so says a half-naked or tattooed face YouTuber with only 200 views. When people say 200 views, ha ha ha, Andrew Tate has 3 million views. Okay, so that's their moment of, yeah, 200 views only, ha ha ha. Every day you put a video, 200 views. Okay. Here's my response to you, and I'm giving you a heartfelt response. I make videos every day, 2 or 3 videos. I get 200 views, 300 views, whatever. My question to you is, what do you do every day? Simple question, like, what do you do? Do you, like, if you are a student, you have to study every day, correct? Okay. So, how would you like if someone says, you're studying, ha ha ha, what do you do every day? You only study 3-4 pages? Doesn't make any sense. You're studying because you have a bigger goal, right? Okay. Now, let's assume you're not a student. You're a working class person. Like, I've written some points so I don't miss them out. Let's say you're a teacher. You're a salesperson. You're a designer. You're a marketing guy. You're a driver. You're a businessman. Now, just imagine I come every day and tell the person, what did you do every day? What do you do? Like, a salesperson, oh, you got only 2 clients. Ha ha ha. Or I tell an engineer, you did only half the page, or you finished only 1 project, ha ha ha. Or I tell a teacher, oh, you taught the same class every day, ha ha. So it doesn't make any sense. Like me making fun of them. Or let's assume I look at special professions like MMA. Like I said, I've written down sportsman like MMA, a comedian, an actor, boxer. And I ask them, what did you do today? Oh, you went to give a audition. Ha 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 ha. What did you do? So by making fun of someone, the work they're doing, does that make you great? Or you feel great about it? I'm not saying this because I want you to start praising me. Forget that. I don't know you, you don't know me. And it doesn't matter even if you praise me, because what matters is my clients who pay money. But then you'll ask, why am I making this video? I'm making this video so that you understand a little bit of the realities of life, which unfortunately you do not have the experience, or you did not have that conversation with your father, man to man, or your mother as a woman to a man, or they didn't tell you the realities of life. That is why you take great amount of pleasure making fun. And in fact, it's not limited to only students. There are a lot of like people who'll make fun of an actress or a model. Oh, she's so fat. Look at her curve, man. She has put on 5 kilos. But then if you put the camera to your face, you're an overweight guy. You're stuffing your face with chips and French fries and popcorn and chocolates and ice cream. And you're sitting on a sofa with your stomach jutting out, hairy stomach. And you're commenting on others. It's like people when they go to cricket now. Hey, what the hell, man? Bloody Rahul Dravid or Sachin or whatever. Virat Kohli, can't you hit a 6? Why don't you go there and do it? Or even sometimes people say MMA fighters, what the bloody hell, man? Give him like this. Why don't you go and fight? See, it's very easy to look at other people's flaws. Now, I know exactly what you'll be coming. You're looking at Andrew Tate's flaws. I'll come to that. Relax. You know that thought is there. Now, Okay, let me get Andrew Tate's thing out of the way. I don't have a problem with Andrew Tate, which I've told you before. I admire that guy. He's the god of social media clout, attention. He is, I would say, the world's best in terms of right now, where personal branding is concerned. And I rate him as high as Donald Trump or even The Rock in terms of personal branding as an image, as a persona, like a WWE character. However, in terms of financial success, I would say he's a disaster. In terms of consistency, I would say he's a failure. In terms of success, of getting along with other people and trying to make something out of his life, no. Um, but the biggest area where I have a problem with Andrew Tate is it's like, I think the best example I can give you is Mia Khalifa. Mia Khalifa, who's a porn star, who has made money out of porn. And she appeared after the porn industry. She left it. She appeared on BBC World where she was crying and saying women are vulnerable and we women should respect ourselves and I'm all for championing women. And now she's become a spokesperson for women's self-respect. She even talks on women's virginity and purity. Okay, Mia Khalifa. And at the same time, she also has her OnlyFans account. Now, do you see there's a problem here? Like, would you ask your daughter or sister to take advice from Mia Khalifa on virginity, chastity, being a woman of character? Would you take? Obviously not. You would say, I would rather have you listen to Indira Nooyi, okay, CEO of ex-CEO of Pepsi. Uh, maybe you would ask her to take advice from some CEO of some company or some person with a PhD or some person who has character. Okay. In fact, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't even want your daughter or sister or anyone in your family who's a lady to take advice from Greta Thunberg because they only make noise, but they don't live that lifestyle. In the same way, Andrew Tate is also a person who's like, it kind of reminds me of an Indian guru who maybe, or a priest, has never been with a woman, never had sex with a woman, never had a relationship with a woman, but they'll advise you on married life. They'll advise you on family life. They'll advise you how to be a good husband. I mean, what the fuck do you know, man? Just like Mia Khalifa advising women on chastity and virginity, just as an Indian guru is advising, like Sadhguru is talking about fulfillment. He's good with words. I'm not saying he's bad with words, but it's so easy to preach when you don't follow. See, Sadhguru talks on simplicity and all that, but I mean, he drives a helicopter, sits in a helicopter pick and drop service. He gets millions of dollars per appearance. He meets the who's who in the Hollywood, not even Bollywood, Hollywood industry. And he lives a VIP life. In fact, Sadhguru's team got in touch with one of my clients where they were asking for sponsorships, where they were asking for meet and greet. They have their charge list. And they even asked to meet some of the sheikhs. They were asking me if I could introduce some of my contacts to him so that he could appear on social media. So you see, it's a strategy. You portray as a god man, but there's a strategy. So in the same way, Andrew Tate also has a strategy. I'm not against his strategy. But what I'm against is when your character and your words don't match. It doesn't make any sense, man. I mean, anyway, keep that Andrew Tate thing aside. Getting back to my thing. Now, you say 200 videos, 200 views per video. Okay, that's what, ha ha ha. But then at least I get paid by YouTube. Say, passive income, it's not much, $15,000 to 30,000. That's the highest I've got. The highest I've ever managed was $55,000, but that I didn't get paid because I didn't register my account. I didn't know you're supposed to do that. You check my old videos, you know. So 15,000 US dollars to 30,000 US dollars annually because of these 200 views that I get per video, and it kind of snowballs. So how much do you get paid by YouTube? How much passive income do you make by your side? So if I were to compare me to you in that way, you're making fun of my number of views I get. You don't have any views. You don't have any videos. You don't get paid any passive income. You don't get paid by a social media company. Shouldn't I be making fun of you? And see, here's the thing. You're looking at my life. What do I do every day? Ha ha ha. Why don't you tell me what do you do? Why is it that you choose to remain hidden behind a fake name? You don't tell your real name. You don't even tell your age. I have so many youngsters and so many of these so-called critics, when I ask them their name and age, and I'll tell you, when you come to know their real identity, their name, age, what they do, you'll not take them seriously. I can challenge you. I can sincerely challenge you. When you ask them their name, their age, what do they do, what is their life experience, what is their experience in terms of marriage, family, traveling around the world, zero. They'll never tell you. Either they'll never tell you, or even if they do tell you, they know for a fact. It's embarrassing. So then, when you're embarrassed with your own image, with your own reality, why are you making fun of others? To feel good? See, it's just you trying to protect your sensitive ego. See, life, normal life, not the social media, what people flaunt. The real life, offline, is tough. It's hard. Whether it's for Andrew Tate or whether it's for a YouTuber making millions, it has its challenges. And every day is not fun and and babes and expensive cars. No, every day is mundane and boring, but it involves sacrifice, hard work, dedication, focus towards a goal, end of the year. Like I make all these 200 view videos. Actually, it's my hobby and passion. Thankfully, I don't depend on YouTube for revenue. My revenue is my clients. I do this because it's not only my passion, it's not only because I love talking, it's because this helps me with my online brand credibility. And my target market, which is not viral audiences or kids or children who don't pay any money, like we call them freeloaders. It is a specific target market of men with the age group of 30 to 50 who have the capacity to pay my rates per hour. That is my target market, and that is where I earn 80 to 90% of my revenue. What YouTube pays me is a very small sum, which is a bonus. And last but not the least, final thing which I want which I want to tell you. The life I live. You see, I make videos. You see my books. You see my iPads are here. See my I'm reading a book. My laptop is here. My gaming PC is here. My Nintendo Switch. All the other gadgets are here. My family right now, my wife and baby is gone for a school function. The life I'm living, where I don't have to get up every day in the morning. I don't have to take crap from a boss. I don't have to beg any clients. I don't have to take pressure. I don't have traffic. I'm with my wife and my baby 24/7. I call the shots. I decide the schedule. I get up when I like. I sleep when I like. This life of mine may not be a millionaire, billionaire, but it's a life that many people would dream of. At 46, my age, this is the life, perfect life. I'm so happy. Like today, I got up at around, I think, 11:35 or something. Then in the afternoon, I feel sleepy. I slept again. Yesterday, I got up at, I think, 8 or something. Day before yesterday, 1 o'clock. So I get up whenever I like. I sleep also whenever I like. Sometimes I might sit and just watch documentaries or play some video games. So the life that I live, it has taken me a lot of effort. But I love my life. It's such a beautiful life that I don't have to be an employee. I don't have to report to a boss. Don't have to call someone sir. Don't have to be in traffic. Don't have to beg a customer for a job. Don't have to wait for a salary. Don't have to have the fear I'll lose my job. Yeah, it's not perfect. Like I don't get guaranteed income. But the freedom I enjoy, the freedom to be my own boss. Like just now, I felt like making this video. I made the video. There's nobody to question me. So this life that I live is a dream for many people. Ask any employee who's stuck as an employee. Wouldn't he want to do something different? Wouldn't he want to follow his passion, his dream, or run a business and be his own boss? So I'm not a businessman, although I have to be a businessman when marketing and selling my brand. But the passion part, the love for, I love my life, man. It's beautiful. And there's nothing I would, even if someone paid me 1 million, and someone has paid me close to that, but to join his brand and there was work with the, it's more like a multi-level marketing kind of a thing, but joining bonus and all that. But then I wouldn't be able to work on my brand. I refused. I spoke to my wife. I told her. She said, "Is your heart there?" I said, "No." So this is something that many people dream of. And I'm grateful I have it. So even with this 200 views per video, but it's freedom where Loy Machedo works for Loy Machedo's brand. While you, who's making fun of me, you're working for someone else's brand. You're working for someone else's company. And the day you lose your job or the day they ask you to leave, nobody knows you, man. Isn't that even worse? So think about what I said. This is not me making fun of you, but this is me speaking to you heart to heart. The real stuff. It's very easy to make fun of someone, whether it's a cricketer, MMA guy, or YouTuber. Oh, only 200 views. But remember what I asked you. What about you? Every day, 200 views. End of the year, $15,000. Passive income. You? Every day, what do you do? What is exciting? Engineering? Studying? Sales, marketing, driving? Call center? Every day, what are your metrics? And hiding behind a fake name with keyboard and phone, and why don't you have the courage to be yourself? Show your real face. I'm not saying you have to be a millionaire. Show your real face, your real identity, real age, real everything. Stop hiding behind this excuse of, oh, privacy and all. No, that's all bullshit. Mark Zuckerberg is not going to pay 1 million, or the FBI is not going to pay 1 million for your privacy, details, identity. Nobody is going to care about that. Just you might get one ad for 0.10 cents. Just one ad shown. If you like eating chocolates, they'll show you a chocolate ad. If you like eating outside, they'll show you that. That's all the privacy. Nobody cares. You're a 20 or 30-year-old. Your net worth is not even existing. What privacy? So you're hiding because you know for a fact in the real world, your mother, father, brother, sister, your friends, they just look at you chuma, they don't even care. You're an ordinary person, but online you are. Online is not what will feed you. Online is a virtual escape. The real world is when you switch off your phone, put your phone down, get off the internet, go outside. And there you'll come to know what do you really stand for. And if you want to flex your clout online, ask yourself how many people are willing to pay you money for your advice, for your expertise, for your time. And if nobody is willing to pay that for your time, your expertise, your opinion, but you're just giving for free, you're not making anybody rich except these social media companies. And the only thing that they're giving you is this false feeling of, I'm somebody. And that also has no value because people like me, when you talk nonsense, we block and delete you. Then, like a headless chicken, you'll search, now where do I go? Now who do I troll? And one fine day it'll come where you'll think, how much money do I have in my bank account? How will I pay my bills? Which girl will marry me? Where will I settle down? My age is catching up. Same thing which I went through. I went through this. I was showing off in my 20s, 30s. But when I came to my 40s, that's when, what am I doing with my life, man? I need to stop this. Anyway, I wanted to share this heart to heart Think about what I said and ask yourself, forget him or me. What am I doing every day? How much am I earning every day? How many views am I getting every day? How much people are paying me every day? What is my life? What is my savings? Where do I stand in society? Do I have a brand? Do I have a career? Do I have a future? Do I have at least money in the bank where I can spend and go for a holiday or buy whatever I like? Am I living my life on my terms? If all that you're not taking care of, even your health, your physique, your personality, you're not taking care of all that, even relationships, the real ones you don't have. What is the point of going around making fun of others? Think about what I said and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree, disagree? I'd love to hear from you. You guys take care. This is me signing off. Ciao.